Grandma's in the house. Welcome, welcome. And it's getting pretty exciting for this journey of ours, our hero's journey through the Tarot. We've come across a whole bunch of folks who've been very helpful. Today we get to meet the Chariot. So just for a quick rundown, we've got our Fool, who had a good idea. He wanted to be an entrepreneur. He wanted to step out into his own reality and just take life in his own hands. So he did. And the first thing he did was to come across the Magician, who tells you, get a mentor, get someone who's with you, get someone who can teach you your first few skills and stay with you and help you unite your heaven and your earth. High Priestess came along. She said, yes, you know things. You will learn some more things. So it's all going to be okay, but just trust that you already do know a lot. The Empress, she said, oh yeah, it's fine. You got a lot of things going on in your mind. You got more ideas than you can put a lid on. So don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. And just be sure to celebrate me every time you have a success of any kind. Hierophant says, well, you're doing it. You're quite the man here. You're quite the woman, quite the entrepreneur. You're doing your stuff. This is good. Stand in your power. Don't be shy. Don't stand back. Step out. Tell people what you're doing. And this is the guy who says, it's okay to kind of act the role of the entrepreneur. Just act the role for a while. It'll be fine. And this is very simplified because we've been through these before. But the Lover said, don't be tempted by the cheap and dirty methods. Stay true to the high road, and it comes out better. And so if you've kind of done all that and you've listened and you've been paying attention and kind of doing your homework and all that, we get to the Chariot. Now the Chariot is a very triumphant card. He's actually right up there with the Empress as far as just being in his element. He's got the Chariot. Now you notice the two lions down here are they're connected to that Chariot in any way, but they do his bidding because it's about your progress depends on your mind, on what you do, how you think about what you do, and then you get in your Chariot and you make it happen through your mind, and by harnessing the resources sometimes that other people can bring you, but you really don't own anybody. You just harness their power to pull you forward. Now, we had talked once about the Castle of Dreams, and here's the Castle of Dreams in the background. Now, some say that in this card he's leaving the Castle of Dreams. I don't think so. I think he's defending his Castle of Dreams. He is there on the outside of the village saying, I'm not there yet. I've got some things yet to do, but that's where it is, and I'm going to defend it. And he's got, the Fool stepped out into the universe, and this guy has his starry coverlet. The universe, the starry sky at night will still protect him. And he has this little square, and that's the sign of the Master. You've really come a long way. You have learned how to be. Now, a little downside to this card. Oh, and notice, lots of yellow. Keep it open, because right about the time you think you're pretty hot stuff and you really got it going good, you'll notice that his Chariot isn't really a chariot. It's a block of stone, and he's stuck in it. Some call it concrete, and he's stuck in it. Don't get too rigid. Don't get too rigid. Stay flexible. Stay open. Triumph is yours. And it's okay to move into a new realm as soon as you've triumphed from one task. You do have others. So this card is good at saying, yes, you've done a very good job. It's going to be yours. Just don't get stuck in it. Stay real flexible. Next time, our buddy, lovely lady Strength. Now, why would a woman be wrestling down a lion? Why would that be so? And what does she teach you? What does she teach me? So on that note, I will see you next time. I certainly think we've come already through the building of the ego. We have one more card on that, and then we're off into challenges. So I hope it's been fun. I will see you next time with this guy. He's the hermit. And what does he teach you? Farewell. If I can find the turn off button. Farewell.